We're here with our brother Henry Fordham, who actually successfully escaped the lynching. We came from the area on the lake where he came across into this graveyard here, ran across the graveyard, leaped this fence right here, and ended up in this female's backyard. A white female, black?
Yes, white female.
White female, older, younger?
I don't have no idea. I just seen her on her balcony.
So she was on the balcony.
Right there.
She had called the police, and she was waiting for the police to come, and it took them 25 minutes to half an hour to get here. Now, tell us what happened once the police, you were here in her backyard, the police come. Tell us what happened when the police come.
When the police, when the Dover police had came inside that lady's backyard, they just straight up made mockery of me. They laughed at me. They smiled at me. It was nothing but white officers. They said they started searching my pockets, going inside my private parts and everything else.
Wait a minute, how many officers was it?
It was probably like roughly like it had to been like 10 of them surrounding me. It was a lot of them.
So they had a bunch of white officers surrounding you.
Yes.
And did you tell them? I mean, how did it start? How did you say, let me tell you what happened? Or what happened?
I just know I had from doing all that running, because that vehicle's on my ass. So from doing all that running, jumping this fence right here, passing out in this lady's yard, you know, and briefly. And she said everything gonna be all right. I just called the police and all that stuff and all that, you know. But she called the police when she heard the help.
Heard you screaming for help.
Heard me screaming for help.
So when you came conscious and the police came, tell us exactly what happened. They came. Did you start talking or they start talking first?
They start talking, flashing lights in my face. Start searching my pockets. One of them went inside my pants and all that stuff.
And what you mean when you say went inside your pants? What do you mean?
He like shook me down, like shook me down and stuff like that. Okay. Start patting my pockets, start shaking me down and all that stuff. And I said, yo, why are you shaking me down? I said two Caucasian men were just trying to lynch me out there. They were trying to kill me out there. He said, nah, you know you was doing something else. I said, yo, I said, you see the marks on me? I said,
so you were bleeding?
I said, yeah. I said, did I do this myself?
So were you bleeding?
Yeah, I was bleeding. I was bleeding bad out there. I was bleeding bad in that lady backyard. I was bleeding bad, and they were just making mockery of the whole situation. A hanging. That's all they kept on saying. So
they kept saying a hanging.
Yeah, and they asked me what happened, right? But I was still kind of like gone from because I was.
You just got out of a fight for your life.
Breath.
You was tired. You was nervous. I mean, it's everything.
I don't remember me saying anything to them, but they was trying to kill me. That's it. And
they were laughing about it. They didn't think.
Yeah, they didn't take it serious. They ain't even do an investigation on it.
Okay, so now I want to go back to a part because you had said something earlier. You had mentioned to me that they was trying to cut your penis off in your ear.
Right.
And tell us about that part.
Yeah, John was trying to saw off my ear with the shank. You know, he had hit me right here. He had hit me right here with the knife. Everything that he was saying, he was doing.
Okay, so he was trying to cut the ear off, but you was wiggling.
Right, right.
So that would made him not be able to do it.
Right. I was just, I don't know, man. All I know, I was just doing whatever I can do
in that hole
in order for stuff not to be cut off on me. You know?
Now he said something about cutting your penis off.
Right.
How did that happen?
He tried to, but whatever he had didn't work.
So how did he try to? So what do you mean? You explain the position you were in and what happened when that happened.
That's when I started yelling help. Once he went down there, I just started yelling help, started snapping out and everything else.
Right. So what position were you in when he came down to do that?
The same position that I was in when he had me in the headlock, when Mike had me in the headlock, and I was in the same position.
So he reaches down there.
John reaches down there. He got something in his hand. Said, I'm going to cut this mother, and he couldn't do it. For some reason, he couldn't do it. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever was wrong with the knife or whatever he had in his hand, it just wouldn't work for him. So that's when I started snapping, and that's when he ran back to the truck to get whatever he was trying to get. You know, the third time, the second time.
You bit him.
And that's when I bit that motherfucker and got the fuck out of there, you know? Because I knew this was serious business. I knew these motherfuckers were trying to kill me. That's, excuse my language.
You reliving it. We understand.
That's it.
Okay, now since that time, did you go to try to get the police to investigate it? Or?
Yes, we went to the Dover police station. Me and Miss Anna went to Dover police station. They told us they're not doing an investigation on it, and get up out of the police station. If he tried to file any charges, if he tried to file any report, he will be in big trouble.
Who said that?
A detective.
They told somebody else that, or they told you that?
They told somebody else that went down there with me.
Okay, so they said if he tries to file any other, he'll be in trouble. That you'll be in trouble.
That I would be in trouble. So we went to the district attorney's office.
Okay.
Tried to fill out a report.
Okay.
They straight up told us to get up out of there. They said, you better get up out of there before we call the police on you.
So you're going to file a report
Yes.
at the district attorney's office?
Yes.
And they tell you to leave before they file a report on you?
Yes.
Before they arrest you or whatever?
Yes, before they arrest me. Yes.
So you left there, so okay, there was no way to do that part. Okay, so then tell us about any other incidents that you've had since that time with police or any kind of threats or anything of that nature.
I was just finished talking to Dr. Issa. We walked down Queen Street, and I seen Dr. Issa, and he started speaking to me. Soon as he left, probation officer and the Dover police officer had came up and threw me down on the ground, started beating on me out of the blue.
Now, how long was this after the incident? How long was this after the incident?
Maybe like 3 weeks ago. I mean, this happened like two weeks ago.
Okay, so wait a minute. When did the incident happen?
September 21st.
So they tried to lynch you September 21st?
Yes.
So a couple of weeks ago would be early October.
Yes.
You were talking to Dr. Issa on Queen Street.
I was talking to Dr. Issa on Queen Street.
He left.
He left. He walked back home. He left.
And what happened?
And I started walking. I started walking back. So I stopped by one of my friends' porch and sat on the porch with him and was talking to him. Next thing you know, probation parole pulled up, Dover police pulled up, threw me down on the ground, started punching me and everything else, scraped me all up. I still got the scrapes on my knees, my head right here.
Black or white officers?
White officers.
So that scar you had there is from when the police started.
When the police started hitting me.
And the lip one, where? Right there?
Right here. Yeah, when they threw me down on the ground and stuff like that. And said this is not about nothing else. He just kept on saying that for some reason. He just said this ain't about nothing else. But he said yo, you might just want to get up out of Dover. And they peeled off.
So they were black or white officers?
White officers.
White, okay. How did you know they were probation and they were police, or how did you know the difference?
Because one of them had probation, another one had Dover police on his on their bulletproof vests.
Oh, so they had bulletproof vests on?
Yes.
And they jumped out the same vehicle or different
Same
vehicles?
vehicle.
So you had, okay, so that means you got the Dover police working together with probation.
Yes.
And they come together.
They come together.
To come to tell you to get out of town.
Yeah, to get out of town.
So what have you done since that time?
I just been laying low, like staying away from the eyes of the enemy. That's it.
So what has been, have you told black people in the community your story?
Yes, I told them my story.
How are they responding?
I think they scared. I don't know. I don't know, you know, like I don't know how they taking it because I stay to myself. But they ask me and they be like, that's messed up, you know, and all that stuff. But I just keep it moving, that's it. They just hung somebody out here like 4 months ago from a tree.
Okay. What is the community, as far as you know, doing about that situation?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know people pissed.
Well, brother, we thank you for this interview. We're going to put this out there so the world knows what's going on. And we wish you the best, man. Be safe out here and take good care of yourself. All right, soldier?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.